Welcome to Own the Chaos. The stock market is crazy and chaotic.
Oh my God, are you seeing this shit, bro? Tesla closed at $695. What the hell is going on?
Brad and Fat Man Zoom are here to help you own it.
Now with IBM getting here, I think it's just going to come more to the forefront, and people are going to get more and more eyeballs on Salesforce. Should see a really nice move.
Taking it to the suits, being relatable and hilarious.
We got D's nuts in the crew. Every crew needs D's nuts. You know what D's nuts' #1 holding is? Big C.
Get ready to own the chaos in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Own the Chaos. My name is Brad. That is Fat Man Zoom. And yeah, he's still learning the soundboard there. But
I got it down, baby. I got it down.
But yeah, name of the game today is bond yields. They went up about 10 basis points today at one point. Now sitting up around 9 basis points at 173. And the market is responding after the Fed came out and said, basically, we're just going to keep everything as normal. We do see that the economy is actually booming and things are looking great, but it's not time to raise interest rates because why stop now? Just when things are finally starting to lift off. So that's what we're experiencing today. It makes it harder for businesses, especially in the growth side of things, to borrow money to be able to continue to grow, which is why we're seeing such a big drop off today. And this has been the story over the last 4 weeks, Fat Man Zoom.
Guys, that education lesson cost you $0. That was good. I like it. It was a good breakdown. You were flowing. I didn't want to interrupt. What's up, my people? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling fine. Like, I mean, it's just a moment in time at this point.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting wrecked. Everybody's getting wrecked.
It's a roller coaster, and I feel like we can't get out of it.
It doesn't matter if you're in value or growth right now today. Everything's getting wrecked, except for the banks, which I do want to talk about after you.
Shout out
the top five. Yeah,
starting five. We got Lynn's Photo, Nina, Tim G, Tiger's Edge, Matt Arnold. Nice job. And before you say it, Don Fran did make the top 5.
Ooh,
so
Don Fran coming in hot.
Yeah, he got admin right, so he's kind of excluded to the top 5. But those are our top 5s. I do want to shout out a comment I really liked. It is from my man Hyperbeast J, and I like perspective here. So Hyperbeast J says, days like this, I just don't look at my portfolio at all. I'll peek at it in the morning. The market is so volatile right now. I feel like I've been in that mode for weeks.
Yeah.
But I like that sometimes you just got to shut the computer and just go about your day.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think that when you look at the way the market's been moving, it's literally every day, either people are happy or they're not. And either the Fed's winning the day or the bond markets are winning the day. And that seems to be just the constant struggle that's going on over the last several weeks. You know, yesterday, Fed comes out, speaks very highly of the economy. Everybody's awesome. Let's just buy this up. Then today, bond markets go crazy again. And honestly, one of these is overheating, and it's not equities. It's not the stock market.
Yeah.
It is bonds. And so this is what I want to talk about. The only companies that are benefiting from the increase in bond rates right now is banks. And I kind of wanted to refer to the XLF ETF. If you guys don't know what XLF is, it is the ETF that's focused on the financial market. So we look at Goldman Sachs, and I've been talking about Goldman Sachs being a buy for several months now for this reason, because of the reopening, because of how the financial markets have been doing. And we are now finally broken out. For the last several weeks, we've broken out. And this is Goldman Sachs. And you can see on the weekly chart that this is screaming. This literally looks like Bitcoin right now. And so this is what the bond yield looks like as well. The bond markets are extremely overheated, and I think we're starting to get to a point to where this might just be a blow off at some point in time. Banks, the bond yields, they don't move like Bitcoin does. So this is not sustainable. And so I think when we do see a sharp correction, and I think it will be as sharp as it was going up, then we should see equities move in the right direction that we all want them to.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody mentioned their long-term portfolio doing well. Short term don't look. I mean, our dividend portfolio is doing really well.
Yeah.
Case in point, like it's got some reopening. It's got value, which has been doing well. And it actually has Goldman Sachs, which is a monster. But if you do look at the indicators, you know, it looks hot. RSI's on fire. It's been on pretty much a consistent boner candle.
Yeah.
So
this is the monthly chart, bro. Like,
that's
this
wild.
is the monthly chart, and we talked about this in January, right? Like this was going to break out, and we saw this happening.
Yeah.
Now that it's broken out, it's literally been going straight up. 5 out of the last 6 months, the banking industry has gone up, and so eventually this is going to blow off and come back down and correct. When that happens, equities, growth, all that's going to go wild, I think.
I do want to say a general observation. We mentioned this in the morning in the live chat because we keep getting these questions about what's going on with Peloton, what's going on with Tesla, what's going, you know, like I bought it and it's down. These things happen. If you're still surprised that we have days where the bond yields are going up, the 10-year treasury is going up, and then these tech are going down, where have you been? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish my recommendation now for myself, because we don't give any advice, if I had a button on here to add, if I could make a wish to the road, what is this called? The Roadcast.
Oh, the Roadcast
Fairy. The Roadcast Fairy. I would like to put in a request to add a button that's William Wallace.
Okay.
I push it and it says, hold. Don't buy.
I can do that.
Don't sell, Fat Man Zoom.
I stole Jim Cramer's.
The House of Pain.
We got that one.
So that's what I'll say. It's like, I mean, there are traders that are doing really well off this volatility, I'm sure. Day traders. However, we've talked about this. I'm not trying to time the market. I'm not trying to figure out what day-to-days to bring. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what are my highest conviction stocks? Which ones do I think have great upside? And just look for the opportunities. And I'm very selective in this as I'm looking at Drive Shack, which has been up all day, is down 1%. I'm bummed because
I know that thing was going crazy.
It will. I'm adding to that. I'm just kidding. I'm full position size Drive Shack. I'm very happy with it. Shout out to all the crew that's in Drive Shack because a lot of people are making good money on that.
Drive Shack went nuts today. It's been going nuts the last couple of days. It's been awesome to see that.
What's the Call of Duty meme with the F? What's that? Everybody's putting F in the chat. They're saying it's a Call of Duty meme.
I don't know.
Oh.
Not familiar with that one.
I'll Google it later.
Okay.
No, but overall, I mean, I think we've been talking about this. Evaluate your portfolio. It was a great opportunity to look at your diversification. You talked about the barbell approach. If you guys didn't do any of that, we don't know what to tell you. We've been talking about it for weeks.
Yeah. And that's why, like, I'm not really worried. It is kind of interesting to see that my highest performing stock right now is AMC out of all of this. I'm up 40% on AMC in a week. It's pretty crazy. And now I'm to the point where I'm like, do I actually sell it?
I mean, today was the day you were allowed to sell it. So
I know.
As of this live stream.
Today I can sell it if I want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
But now I'm like, I don't even know if I want to.
Yeah, man, it's up to you. You've done
we'll just see how it goes.
Maybe just take it. How much are you up?
40%.
Yeah, nice.
On $500 though. I mean, it was a $500 bet.
I told you to bet more. You were going to buy one share.
No. I said I was going to buy one share of GameStop.
Oh, okay.
If it ended up being GameStop.
Okay.
But it was $10 stock, so I went 500. Went 500 on it.
Okay. Nice. Joseph says, what am I missing with treasury yields at this current rate? I would need $1 million to make $17,000 a year. How is this really an alternative to the average growth of any of the indexes?
That is a great question. A lot of it has to do with the fact that there is less volatility in the yields than there is in equities, and so you're basically making income. Literally, the yields more or less impacts big money. You know, people who don't have billions of dollars to throw around, they don't really necessarily care about bonds a whole lot. But the purpose of buying bonds is so that you have long-term growth, so that when you get to like retirement time and all that good stuff, you have actual income coming in. And so that's the whole point of that. Whereas equities, investing in the markets, you're susceptible to a lot more ups and downs, a lot more volatility, and bonds are a little bit more of a safer bet.
Bonds are for old people.
It's exactly right. Bonds are for old people and people who have a shit ton of money.
Can we pull up the AMC chart?
Yeah. What are we looking at?
I don't know if Darren's pulling my leg, but oh yeah, he's pulling my leg. What is that? The daily?
This is a 5-minute chart.
Oh, somebody's teasing me with a cup and handle.
Are they? Let's go to the daily.
They know how to push my button.
This daily chart looks gross.
Says the guy who's up 40% on.
It does look gross. There's nothing pretty about this. But yes, I am up 40%.
Nah.
No cup and handle there.
Definitely trolling me.
Yeah.
Is Tesla going to tank harder due to quad witching? What's quad witching? Quad witching.
No idea.
Man, these people make some.
We get some weird shit sometimes.
Not you. I'm like not whoever asked this question. Not you, Waka Waka. Love the name. I feel like there's all these things that people create. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Rob T asked, "What do you think?" Or no, I'm sorry, not Rob T.
Yeah.
Makarak Singh says, "Why is Square down today? It's not a tech stock."
What?
I don't know what everybody's smoking today. Like, I know that it's probably an emotional day, but Square is 100% a tech stock. I mentioned
fintech.
that it's a tech stock, but it's also a reopening play.
Yeah.
So let's be clear. And really all of these, except for AMC and Goldman Sachs, are pretty much red. It doesn't matter if it's a tech stock or not. Everything's been being pulled down.
Yeah, for sure. It's fintech, people. Come on.
It's 100% a tech stock.
I mean, go into the Square brick and mortar bank. Where's that located? Yeah. Darren, I want to put your ass in timeout. Don't you play those silly little games with me? Because you're a green bull, think you do whatever you want. Get off the weed. Any NFT plays. I was waiting for somebody to eventually say something about NFT plays.
Yeah, I don't have anything for you as far as that's concerned.
Quadruple witching refers to a date on which stock index futures, index options, and single expire simultaneously.
I've heard this before. So this happened last time. Everybody was worried about it in December, and nothing came of it. It's a big ass nothing burger. Don't even worry about it, in my opinion.
I mean, it's like all that stuff is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Find stocks you like.
Buy them. Forget about it.
Do your due diligence. We're doing a video on all this tomorrow.
You know what else is crazy too? Like, even my Spirit Air Systems has moved down, and I mean, this is something that has tons of upside, and I didn't think that I was going to get another shot at it under $50, and this is actually pretty nice. I mean, it's barely under. It's $49.83, but I think that Spirit Air Systems, we've talked about this last couple of weeks. It's a really good opportunity, in my opinion, to grab some of this too. If we can take a look at this chart, this is on the daily, and it's coming back and settling right back down to $50. I was just checking this out, but it looks good. You guys have cash to buy some stuff up? Today's the day, baby.
3 stocks you would hold for 10 years.
3 stocks I'd hold for 10 years?
Yeah.
It's got to be one of the FANGs. Maybe Google.
Oh, look at you throwing
Alphabet
Google out there.
Alphabet would be one. If I had to throw out an industrial, I don't know. That's really tough. For 10 years? I don't know. Definitely Google. Probably like a fintech such as PayPal or Square. I like one of those two.
Yeah.
And then maybe if we go the route of
Drive Shack. It's kind of a joke, but maybe seriously.
You know what? How long do you think it'll take the gaming industry to get to be
like
legalized?
Full capacity?
Yeah, in all 50 states.
I mean, it'll take years.
Right. So, I mean
10 years is a good horizon. Let's say 5 years.
So Penn National.
Yeah.
I could see myself holding Penn National for 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Tesla. Everybody talks about Tesla. I'm trying to think of stuff that was outside of the realm of our normal box.
No, I got you. 3 stocks you would hold for 10 years. Amazon, Tesla, Disney.
Ooh, Disney.
I like Penn. I wish you gave me 5, Jason, but I got to pick Amazon. Like
Yeah.
they're a monster.
Yeah.
I can't not pick Amazon. And they all are diversified in their competencies. So I like that. They have exposure in different areas. I like all that stuff. But yeah, any FANG, like pick one FANG you love.
Except for Netflix. I think FANG's being replaced. The N in FANG is being replaced
Tesla.
with Microsoft.
FANG.
I've seen a lot of people replacing the N with M.
Or they could just do Fat Man Zoom. Oh, does Zoom go in the top 3?
Ooh, that is a good one.
Oh, no, you got to go with Tesla. You can't bet against
Elon.
No,
you
people
can't.
don't bet against Elon.
Nope.
Speaking of Tesla, we don't love it coming down to 650, but it's been bouncing this 650, 700 range.
Yeah.
Pretty consistently.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. It's at its support right now. We'll see if this holds, but if it doesn't, it could get a little uglier if it doesn't hold here. But if it does, I'll be really encouraged by that.
Don, which 3 would be yours? Yeah, it'll be interesting. Peter Foreman said he's in Penn big. If you have patience to let this stuff play out,
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be. But I like, I say Disney. I think that's probably like when you say 10 years, it's just safe bet stuff.
Yeah.
But really thinking about things that change the game, I like your idea of like some kind of fintech. Like think about high margin opportunity.
Exactly. That's what yeah.
It's just, that's why Square looks good. You can even look at stuff. I don't know. I'm getting sort of distracted, but that's a very interesting question. Jason says his would be Enphase, Amazon, and Tesla. Square or Enphase.
Enphase.
Is that what it is? What's ENPH?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't know if I'd hold that for. That's really risky to hold 10 years, but he's 13, so he's got plenty of time.
I know.
If it doesn't work out at 23 years old, I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, he's going to have his own channel by then. Tesla, Amazon, Disney is what Don says. He could be talked into swapping Disney for DriveKings.
Ooh.
Or another outlier I think is being overlooked. DriveKings, okay.
DraftKings.
That's why did I say DriveKings? You know it's on my mind. Drive Shack. DraftKings buys Drive Shack. That'd be awesome.
That would be weird and not make any sense.
Tesla made... Does anyone notice that Tesla made its own logo on the daily?
Did it?
Oh, I did see that. I did notice that. That was good.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
What's up, Jeff Chocolate?
What up, man?
Jeff Chow. What's good? All right, so we have earnings after hours.
Yes.
We care about Nike and FedEx.
Nike and FedEx, they were on the watch list for Stock Watch Sunday. We both had them beating.
Yeah.
I think FedEx absolutely annihilates earnings, which will be interesting to see what kind of reaction we get out of FedEx, because with the markets being pulled down the way they are, will it matter how much they actually beat earnings by, or will it be a little bit of an uplift? I will say, when I was on Tuesday, when I was here, we went over the CrowdStrike earnings.
Yeah.
And even though everything was being pulled back with the rest of the market, CrowdStrike had earnings. They crushed them. Outlook was awesome, and it went nuts. Went up like 6.5%, 7%. It was a really nice move. Obviously, pulled back down with everything else as of recent, but it was a great move. So there might be an opportunity for FedEx here, I think. And then you have Nike as well. That has earnings.
Yeah.
I wonder what the reaction will be on Nike. I think there probably could be a potential stronger reaction on FedEx than there will be in Nike.
That's actually what Don said. He's bullish FedEx. Nike sells off is his prediction. Sell off, buying opportunity for Nike.
Yeah. Retail is definitely still something to own.
So just so everybody has the numbers, what we're going to be looking at once the bell rings. So FedEx, we both had monster beats, like you said.
Yeah.
328 is the earnings per share estimate. You had them coming in at 353. I had them coming in at 389. Let me move this over here so I can look at you. And then Nike, 79 cents a share, 76 cents a share, I'm sorry. I had them beating 88 cents a share. You have them at 93 cents a share, 11.05 billion revenue estimates. We don't really talk about Nike a lot, but when we do, we talk about how bullish we are on it. Another one you can buy and hold for 10 years. Like just a great company. And we're seeing our competitors not even try to, their competitors trying to move away and create their own niche. They don't even go at Nike anymore.
Right.
Like nobody's trying to go at Nike anymore.
Which is why Under Armour is finally starting to move, because they were just trying to beat Nike for the longest time, and now they've kind of carved their own niche. It's kind of nice to see that moving as well.
Yeah, for sure. Looking forward to it. I would agree with you. I'm not expecting a massive move from Nike, but we'll see what happens. Interesting to see what it means for retail in general. One thing I did. What's up?
Daniel Camarena said he's been very busy.
Oh, why?
Because he works at FedEx, bruh.
Oh, gotcha.
He's watching from the FedEx delivery.
That's right. Sorry, that went over my head. What's up, Daniel?
Sorry, Daniel.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Isn't that the team that they all have the same name? It's like Chris, Steve,
yes.
Jake, and Daniel. Daniel.
Watching from the FedEx break room.
That Camarena just like rolls off the tongue.
That is a sexy last name, I got to say.
I almost thought, you good? You need a second?
No, I'm just saying. I can appreciate a good-looking man as much as I can appreciate a good-looking woman, and that name is a pretty sexy last name.
Speaking of retail, Jason Toscano's up 120% on Under Armour. Shout out.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell
nice
yeah.
job.
Better than Tattooed Chef. I know, it's a deep wound, man. It's a deep wound.
How much shit are you in, Jason? Let's be honest. Let's talk for 1 second. Like, how much shit are you in? I can imagine you have 100 positions, 2 shares each.
And I'm also curious. I guess this is probably TMI. I'm
There's nothing wrong
probably
with
prying too much, Jason. But like, are you like just a young entrepreneur that's just been building money up, or have you been like that one of those kids that just saved every penny they were ever given by like grandparents and stuff like that for birthdays, and you just put it in the market?
Yeah. Do you work? Both. I think both.
I would say both too. If I had to guess, Jason, you're probably like crushing it.
I think he's hustling. I think he's hustling his schoolmates. He's buying packs of bubble gum and reselling it for 100% margin at school. I know what you're doing, buddy. You'll be selling weed in no time. Shit, we're going to get demonetized.
He probably already is. You probably already are.
Nice.
13-year-old Walter White. By the way, I just want to say, like some of our regulars in here, we just love you guys. It's so cool. We actually.
Are you drinking?
I feel like I know you guys.
Are you drinking?
No.
What did you do before I came here?
I'm just a sentimental person.
I know you're very romantical today.
I know.
Daniel, what a sexy last name.
It is. I didn't say it like
And I
that.
just want to tell
You're
you
the one that
guys-
just made it awkward.
I love you. I love you guys.
I do.
Let me hear your best radio voice.
My normal voice is my best radio voice.
I'm working on mine. I'm trying to put more bass in the voice. But anyways, 7 minutes.
That's right. I'm happy you're back. Since I was running solo on Tuesday.
And Monday and Wednesday video you were solo too.
Yeah.
I'm here, guys. I'm sorry. I was golfing on Tuesday.
They know. I told them it was for a good cause.
Which reminds me, I forgot to bring you. I got a Cal Ripken shirt for you.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's a Jimmy shirt, Cal Ripken. And I almost got ran over by Cal Ripken.
Yes.
I didn't tell the story, but I mentioned it in our level 3 Zoom yesterday. I almost got ran over.
Yes.
Probably the greatest moment of my life, nearly. Just kidding. I'm not even really that, honestly, I'm not really that much of a Cal Ripken fan.
My dad,
I respect him.
My dad accidentally popped him in the mouth once.
What, it like punched him?
Yeah, with his elbow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so my dad was a 6'6" like basketball player.
Yeah.
And friend of a friend, whatever. Played basketball with Cal Ripken at his house in the off season. Just had like a bunch of people over. Like the first week he was there playing pickup games. My dad comes down with the ball, pops Cal Ripken in the mouth. I mean, it was all good. He wasn't mad or anything, but it was just like, yeah, I hit Cal Ripken in the mouth.
Yeah. By the way, I got to do this. This has nothing to do with our channel, but I don't remember seeing your response about the Cal Ripken, Kevin Costner story. Have you heard this story?
I never looked it up, no.
You never heard it?
No.
Look it up. Does anybody know about the Cal Ripken, Kevin Costner story? I'll give the Cliff Notes version without giving too much away. But apparently, Cal Ripken's streak was put in jeopardy because Kevin Costner was potentially doing some hanky-panky with Cal Ripken's wife.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
That's what they say. And I'll just tell the story. And so apparently Cal Ripken finds out, tells the Orioles, I'm not playing because he's going to take down Kevin Costner. And the Orioles had a night game that night and canceled it because they said there was electrical issues. And that's true. That happened.
So Chris said that. Chris Edwards says the power went out.
Yeah. But I can't see Cal doing it. But, like, I can't see him being like, I'm not going to play tonight. But Kevin Costner is a fucking stud. He's a gentleman. And just
I love Kevin Costner.
I haven't said the F word in a long time, but God. He's like a poor man's George Clooney, if you know what I'm saying.
He's in one of my favorite movies of all time.
Tin Cup?
For the Love of the Game.
For the Love of the Game? Okay.
Yeah.
I think Tin Cup is, For the Love of the Game, is one of the all-time greats, but it definitely gets respect.
Yeah.
Tin Cup does not get enough love.
No, it does not.
As far as a great movie.
That is a great movie.
I'm sorry, but Alex Eaton agrees. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys.
Field of Dreams is great.
This isn't a great stream today, but we're just talking about what we want to talk about. And this is what happens when the market tanks.
when we're tired of telling people to just stay the course.
Yeah, so I don't know. I want to know if this is true. If I ever met Cal Ripken, I would ask him. I'd be like,
he almost ran you over, so.
Get him liquored up a little bit. What happened exactly?
What really happened, bruh?
All right, I'm going to start setting up my Twitter.
Hey, there we go. Hey, thanks for the donate, SoundCloud. $5. Appreciate it, bro. Feels like we're watching a Grindr live stream. Does Grindr have live streams?
And have you been watching a Grindr live stream to know?
Yeah. What's up with that? All right, so we're about 2.5 minutes away from the market closing. FedEx is trading just red. It's down about 0.7%, 264 it's trading at. And then Nike also has earnings that we're paying attention. That's down 1.25%, just about at 143.13. But other than that, yeah, we're just chilling here, folks. AMC is at $14. It's gone back up. Oh my God, it's hilarious.
I want to know what my stuff's at.
It's the best losing bet I've ever had.
I was thinking of another one. I mean, there's not many that have done better since we did that video. What were the other ones in the running? GameStop hasn't done better than AMC since that video. Rocket hasn't.
No, Rocket has not. And what was the other one? COS. COS was one. All the meme stocks. COS hasn't done shit. So, yeah, literally out of all the meme stocks, they've all done crappy since last Thursday, except AMC. So thanks to you guys who voted on what meme stock I should buy. I appreciate that. For not leaving me completely out to dry.
Let's go, Drive Shack. Come on, baby. I want a big day from Drive Shack. What do you expect from tomorrow?
For the market overall?
Yep.
I think I would be very surprised if we saw the type of move in the bond markets that we saw today. 10 basis points is a lot. If we get another 10 basis points tomorrow, I think that would be quite crazy. I mean, I was talking about potentially 2% in the 10-year yield by the time this is all said and done, and we're getting close. And it's a little wild to me that it's gone up this fast, this much.
Can I tell you that Zoom may fall below $300 next week?
It might, yeah.
That's wild.
It is pretty wild. It's still trading like, even at 300, it's still trading, I want to say like 35 to 40 times sales, which is still a lot.
Yeah.
But I still think it's worth more than that.
I'm telling you guys. They're not going to be quiet for much longer.
No. I mean, what happens when the S&P says, come on up, boys?
They're going to have acquisitions too.
Yep. They got a bunch of money.
And like, for me, the reason why I believe that is because, you know, when you have things in the works, you typically want to wait for that news to come. Whereas like if you didn't, I feel like you'd be a little bit more active as far as like trying to temper shareholder expectations. We know that they have cash. We know that they've talked about wanting to spend that cash. With the whole buyback movement,
Yeah.
they would have done that by now. So I feel like they're using their capital in a different way. I'm saying within the next quarter, they're going to announce some big news. And if the S&P happens, that's obviously going to be a monster as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of these that are getting beaten down that don't make a whole lot of sense for them to be beaten down this much. But I think it's going to be definitely a pick and choose market. And Zoom's definitely one that I would pick to come back and to come back rather strong. Some of these other ones, maybe not so much, but Zoom's definitely on there. Peloton's definitely on there.
The hardest decision right now is to pick which one because they're all on discount. They all look good.
Yeah.
Right? Like Tesla has high upside. What you just said, Peloton, Zoom. I mean, even stuff like simple, like Apple. I just did a video that's going to be released on Fat Man Zoom channel in an hour, and that's Dollar General's earnings. And I feel like it's set up for a great asymmetrical trade opportunity, 4-1.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Market is now closed.
Looking at FedEx, it is just trading lower after hours, and Nike is up just slightly too. So doesn't look like we have official word on any of these just yet. I'm going to come out to the 5-minute chart so we can see what it's doing in real time here. And Nike's starting to make some moves here. We'll see what happens. Looks like it's some pretty typical after-hours trading for earnings so far. Checking in on some of the questions here. What do I think of Rocket? Still just staying the course on Rocket. Let's see here.
Now more than ever, scaling in is an important aspect of the strategy.
Absolutely. We talk about it all the time. All the time. Tom Friend says, by the way, either of you guys coming to Kansas City or am I coming back out or both? I need some crab cakes and sweet baby Jesus in my life. Well, I think that answers your question, honestly.
We can bring you crab cakes. We can't bring you sweet baby Jesus, Tom Friend. We'll get you some more crab cakes.
Yeah, we can do that. We can just send them to you.
He never told. Did he ever tell you how his wife liked the crab cakes?
She loved them.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. She said they were awesome.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat a Maryland crab
I'm
cake.
a big fan of crab cakes. I want somebody to make me some crab cakes.
It's a Maryland crab
soon,
cake, too.
hopefully.
You can buy crab cakes just about anywhere, but you can't have a Maryland crab cake anywhere other than Maryland.
If I only knew somebody who could make me a crab cake, I don't know. Maybe my next birthday wish. That's what we need to find. Somebody who can make me a good crab cake.
I got this masterclass, bro.
YouTube, do you hear me?
Yeah.
What's
the masterclass? If anybody has masterclass, shout out. That platform is awesome.
I need your password.
Yeah.
Is Gordon Ramsay on there?
He is.
I bet his stuff is good.
It's amazing.
What have you watched?
I've watched all of Gordon Ramsay, and I made a chicken dish, and it was fantastic.
Chicken piccati?
It was chicken supreme.
Ooh, I don't know what that is.
It was basically like it's a pan-seared chicken breasts with like roasted vegetables, like fresh vegetables. I took like beets and baby carrots, all that stuff.
All right.
Some thyme, parsley, and rosemary. Just stuck in the oven. It was damn good.
What else did you learn?
I learned how to undress a fish.
Does that mean to debone it?
Yeah, like clean it up, debone it, fillet it, all that good stuff.
All right.
There's all kinds of stuff on there.
Anything non-food related?
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson's on there on critical thinking, and it's pretty fantastic too.
All right.
We're super boring today.
I know. This is a sad series of events, but we can't bring it to you every week.
All right. FedEx is down 1.5%, down 1%. What is the OTC masterclass? That's a good question.
Did I tell you I'm looking to find somebody to make me crab cakes?
Yes.
All right. I couldn't remember.
Jeff Chow says salt in, garlic in, the most beautiful chicken you've ever seen. Literally. Literally, he says literally a lot too.
Is that what Gordon Ramsay says?
Yeah.
Oh. He had a funny.
He says beautiful, beautiful. Everything's beautiful. Literally
He's
beautiful.
the man.
It's so good.
I still got nothing on Twitter. Well, I guess right now is when things
Nothing's
start
happening
coming
right now, though. Nike's flat. FedEx is down about 1%, but still not really anything crazy.
in. Okay. Oof, what an ugly day.
Here we go. FedEx from Arfin. He's usually on top of it. Adjusted earnings per share 347 beats 324 estimate. Sales 21.5 billion beats the 19 billion estimate. So they nailed it.
You were close. You had 353.
Yep, I was close. 347.
Oh, here we go. FedEx.
I got
347 beats 324. Sales estimates were 19.96 billion, beat 21.5 billion.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Arfin. Shout out, bro. I nailed CrowdStrike right on the button.
Did you?
Yeah, I got earnings. Nailed them.
Give yourself a little pat on the back.
Yep. An idiot sandwich. That's right.
All right. Nike, come on, baby.
All right. So FedEx beat, and it's actually looking like it's moving back up after kind of trading down right after hours. So
Green tomorrow.
it looks good. Here we go. Look at this movement here. This looks great. This looks great right now on FedEx, and Nike is moving up now too. It's up about 0.5%.
You're not getting me on this one, Arfin. I'm
Arfin might
locked and
beat you
loaded,
to it.
bro. I am locked and loaded.
CrowdStrike's under 190. Yeah, I'd be scooping up CrowdStrike under 190 or under 200. Oh man, everybody's busting out the Gordon Ramsay quotes. This crab is so undercooked I can still hear it singing under the sea. He's had some good ones.
Chris, I wasn't at Jimmy Seafood. I was at the Jimmy Seafood golf tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish, and they didn't have any crab cakes there. Funny enough, they didn't.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I'm so adamant. Like, I'd love somebody to make me some crab cakes.
Spirit Air System's up almost 3% after hours.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Give me that.
Oh, shoot. Let me not get distracted. Nike.
Arfin about to beat you to this one.
You cooking it all wrong, you donkey. He does say donkey a lot.
He does, yeah.
I will say, if you follow him on social media, he's really endearing. It's actually like probably the best thing for him because on his shows, he's such an asshole. But he's actually really cool when you see him like around his family and just.
That's how he was in his masterclass. It's literally in his house. Literally in his house.
Literally.
He talks about like his whole journey. He had 2 Michelin stars before 30 years old, which is actually really unheard of.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's incredible. You've lost that love and feeling.
Oh, I also know how to make scrambled eggs the right way. Now.
That was on YouTube though.
Was it?
Yeah, stir off the heat, on the heat,
Yeah.
stir off the heat.
But then he was
stir.
elevating it with sea urchin in this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I use his scrambled egg technique.
Yeah, I do too.
Sometimes.
Now
It's
I
a
do.
mix of a
Now I
couple.
do. Yeah.
We may have a scrambled egg off. He was really nice on MasterChef Junior.
Yeah.
So, Hail, what do you think about Penn? Will it move by the end of this week? You mean by tomorrow? What?
Oh man, everybody's out of it this week. Okay.
Don't.
What?
Oh, I thought you were going to give me numbers. No, Nike. It might be 4:15 before we get it.
Yeah, nothing on Nike yet, even though it is still moving up after hours. FedEx is just barely green. It's up 1%. But they had some amazing numbers there. Jason Toscano, thoughts on Etsy long term? I still think Etsy's going to be just fine. We can take a look at it real quick while we're waiting on Nike's earnings. Etsy, it's down 4% after hours. Oh, no, it's not. It's down 4% on the day.
Guys, give me a number between 1 and 52 while we're waiting.
And so with Etsy, I mean, yeah, I think Etsy's going to do just fine long term. I think it's a great company, great stock. the pandemic really kind of elevated them in the market space as far as e-commerce is concerned. So Jason, I love him.
34, 32, 34.
China.
Oh, no, that's not 34. This is 34.
You are fake news.
37. That's China's 37.
China.
Yeah.
All right, keep going. I'm just pulling numbers. Nate, you're killing me, bro.
Oh my God.
One entry per person. You're going to rule for everybody, friend.
Yeah, what are we doing? You can't just go 1 through 52.
I got you, Peter Foreman, 69, because we're children.
Where's Steve King when you need him?
What did we hear about Peloton? Are you talking about the Peloton Adidas news? Adidas?
No. So there was a child that died on the Peloton treadmill, supposedly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I don't know the details about it, but I saw the headline. I didn't really get what was going on with that one in particular. Not Pot Network. Here we go. I don't know if it was like more or less the fault of Peloton or if it was user error or unattended child or anything like that. So no idea exactly what went down there.
47?
Okay, see you later, pal. Later, pal. Oh.
There you go, Don. Sohail, my portfolio is 90% Tesla.
Damn.
Should I sell a couple, buy pen at 112?
Jesus.
What is
I guess it
bread?
depends on where your average is.
2, 3. Guys, between Jason and Nate writing multiple, I love you guys, but like you don't need to write it multiple times in the chat.
We can see it. We actually do see it.
I'm trying to be as calm as possible.
Peloton's up 3% after hours. No, Pot Network is. Sorry. Just kidding.
Ooh, hold
Still
Peloton.
nothing from Nike.
Peloton a buy.
Use buy Peloton.
Peloton's a hold if you have it, a buy if you don't. Sohail definitely lives a YOLO life. 750 is my
shit.
average. Not a bad average.
My blind ass sees just fine. As long as it's through my right eye. Because I'm actually blind in my left eye.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Your blind ass don't see it. I'll do 17. I got you guys. 8, 16. Oh, good one.
I'm rich, bitch.
That's a good one.
You gotta love Chappelle. I just gotta establish a couple go-tos. There's a ton of them on here.
Yeah. Some of them need to be cleaned up because I think they're old and outdated. I just got to clean them up a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
This one's a good one.
Well, Lottie frickin' da!
All right, I think in the next 2 minutes we're gonna get the numbers for Nike.
Yeah, still
So
nothing
bear
from
with
them.
us, guys, and then
Still
we'll all
nothing
get
from
off.
Nike.
Do you know who sings that song?
Do I still
You've
trust
lost that love and feeling? No, close.
It's not the Allman Brothers.
Nope. Some kind of brothers.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. It's the Righteous Brothers.
Yes, the Righteous Brothers.
Great song.
It is a good song.
Stuck in my head. I don't know why.
Now you have it stuck in my head. Now everybody else watching has it stuck in their head. You're welcome.
Still trust in Chamath? Is that even a question?
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Yes.
By the way, my blind ass saw that. I just refused to acknowledge it.
Nope. Don
So-
Fron, get the trigger ready. We might put Jason and Nate in timeout as much as I don't want to. We might have to. Tom Cruise does sing "You Lost That Love and Feeling."
Yes, he does, yeah.
Whatever happened to that second Top Gun? Did it ever come out?
No, it's still. I guess they're still waiting to release it for when like the theaters open up. Which, by the way, AMC said all their theaters are supposed to be opening up by like March 26th or something. I think it's March 26th. They were planning on having all of their theaters open.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Things are coming back quick. Sports are starting to let people in.
Yep. March Madness starts tomorrow.
Yeah. Are they having fans or no? No fans.
No
right?
fans. No fans. No. Which is why I'm still big on Penn. It's going to be crazy. Oh, Nike making some moves here.
New York sports is opening up 20%, and I think that's going to come back. They're going to open up quicker for sports. They're opening 20% capacity.
Yeah.
Which they're typically more conservative, so that's good.
Nike is all over the place right now. It's down 4% after hours.
Jason, mark my words, Gonzaga will not win it all. You heard it here. Top Gun is one of the best movies.
That's debatable.
Damn it, Arfin. You dog. How does he beat Twitter? What are you doing?
I don't think he uses Twitter. He uses something else.
I know, but still.
136.20 is where Nike's sitting at right now. Did they miss?
He's just listening to it.
Oh.
I mean, he has to be listening to it. Because he's not giving me the 90 cents. They beat 90 cents.
They must not have a great outlook.
Revenue 10.36. That looks like it's below. I think it was. Didn't I say it was 11 billion? So that missed.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, 11.05 billion. But they beat on earnings per share.
I don't think that's the first time that Obama has picked Gonzaga. I feel like he's picked him before.
Gonzaga's the easy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they missed on revenue. They beat on earnings per share, 90 cents. I think I had 89. Didn't I say I had 89? 88. Damn, I just missed.
Yeah. Sales. So there's a sales miss on this one.
Just pretty substantial, actually. 10.36 comparative to 11.02 estimates.
Yeah, and this includes the holiday season, correct?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, so that is pretty surprising.
Disappointing.
Yeah. FedEx is still looking pretty good after hours. It's up 1.5%. But looking at Nike, I mean, that's really surprising. The one thing that I will say, and we'll have to wait to see what they say on the call, but I'll say this. I think that Nike is still very much in play because of what we were just talking about, sports and, kids going back to school and kids getting back into sports and all that. Like, it's a huge market for that. And so I think that that's probably one silver lining that I think we have to look forward to as far as Nike shareholders are concerned and buying the F and dip on this. I wonder if Under Armour is actually being affected by it. It is slightly. Yeah, it did gap down a little bit after hours. Under Armour did.
Sometimes you just need to shut her down and start over anew. We tried our best today, folks.
Whew.
We can't win them all.
It was a tough day. But, it's one of those things, like we said, we're not deviating from our plan.
Nope.
It's just, it sucks to watch, but you just got to endure it, buy the pain.
Yep.
And you be all right.
Yep.
Stocks always go up.
You never close
after they drop
your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo.
I think that's going to do it for us,
guys. There's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. Like and subscribe.
Guys, that's going to do it for us. Thanks so much for hanging out. That's going to do it for myself and Fat Man Zoom.
But baby,
I don't know why you would want to, but if you want to be a part of the Chaos Crew,
you've lost
hit the join button next to subscribe.
Sing it with me, people.
I quit this bitch.
See ya.
You've lost that love.